Spain beat France 2-1 in the opening semi-final of Euro 2024 to make Sunday's final in Berlin. But how did they do it? How did they achieve this? Well, as always, guys, on the Football Chronicle, I am here to review the action with a 5 things review of Spain against France. So the first thing that we learned was none other than France being able to score from open play. It's only taken until the semi-finals to be able to do this. Up until this point, they'd only achieved 2 own goals and a penalty. This was their first goal from open play, and it was provided by none other than Kylian Mbappe, a man who has been relatively anonymous during this tournament so far. But he crossed an excellent ball in from the left into Randall Kolo Muani to head into the net. 1-0, and that was very much against what a lot of us expected, really. France coming into this one as the underdogs, really the favourites of the tournament before the tournament began, but Spain being the most impressive side during Euro 2024 so far. And it didn't take long for them to assert themselves back into this game. Lamine Yamal on 21 minutes scored an absolute peach of a goal. Now, obviously, he has been very impressive during this tournament. He's contributed a number of assists and key passes and caused genuine havoc down the right side of the pitch for most teams. But this was really the underlining of how talented he was. He didn't even have that much space, but he just hit an absolute peach of a ball into the top left-hand corner, which was absolutely unstoppable. Mike Maignan in goal, no chance of that. And unsurprisingly, Yamal becomes the youngest player to ever score in a European Championships at just the tender age of 16. 16, guys. I think he turned 17 just before the final, and he will start in that final, you will think, as well, at 17 years of old. He could become a winner of Euro 2024 at 17. Born in the year 2007. It just does not seem right at all. But yeah, great for Yamal, great for Spain. And it got better for Spain as well. The third thing that we learned is that Olmo has some insane skills. Just 4 minutes after Spain equalised, they took the lead. A ball was hit into Olmo. It just looked like there was no chance on for him, really, but he controlled it. He flicked it up in the air and then bashed it into the goal. 2-1 to Spain after 25 minutes. Fantastic for him. Thankfully, it was also not an own goal as well. It came off of Koundé at the back. But yeah, Spain taking the lead with that one, which absolutely deserved, to be fair, at that point. But yeah, I tell you what, Spain are going to take some serious beating. That's the fourth thing I've got down here. Spain are going to take some serious beating in the final. They've won every single game they've played. Even when they did, the match didn't really matter when they played against Albania, they still won. They beat the host Germany in a last-minute winner, and they also beat France today as well, who were the pre-tournament favourites and generally considered to have the best defence in the tournament. They breached it twice with just 2 shots on target. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Now that is efficiency, if I've never heard it before. That is fantastic for them. So yeah, they're going to take some serious beating by whoever they face in the final, whether it's the Netherlands or England. Either of them have got a hell of a job on to try and beat Spain because they look unstoppable so far in this tournament. And yeah, France did have chances as well. Let's not get away from that fact. They had 9 shots and 3 on target. They had more than Spain in both of those categories, like I said before. Kante, Dembele, Hernandez. Hernandez was the big one. Mbappe also having a chance too, but Hernandez was the one where you thought this really, really just sat up lovely for him just outside the box for him to try and hit into the net. He could have done with being a right footer, really, but unfortunately, I believe he's a left footer. So, yeah, it flew over the bar. Deschamps' job is going to be called into question, I am sure, after this, but I think it would be harsh to sack him, to say the least. But then again, France's tactics overall during the tournament have been very negative. They were better in this tournament, and particularly when they were behind, they did seem to go for it more because they had nothing to lose. But at the same time, you just never thought they were going to score in a month for Sundays again. That 8th minute goal really being not a fluke, but a real flash in the pan, felt relatively. We didn't really see a repeat of that, but yeah, France, au revoir to France, and buenas noches to Spain. A great night for them indeed, and they will play either England or Netherlands on Sunday in Berlin in the Olympiastadion. Who's it going to be, guys, and who's taking the trophy home? Let us know in the comments below, and for much more Euro 2024 content just like this, keep subscribed to thefootballchronicle.com.